Hello friends, welcome back to another journey into the wild unknown. Imagine being lost here, with a storm approaching and no shelter nearby. Today, I will attempt to build a storm-proof underground stone fortress alone. But digging into this rocky terrain presented challenges I never expected to face. Can I finish this sanctuary before the cold night descends upon the forest? Let's grab the shovel and break ground on this massive survival project. Now, I mix the excavated red clay with water to create natural mortar. This creates cob, an ancient building material used for thousands of years globally. I lay the largest stones at the bottom to create a solid foundation. Using a string line ensures the walls rise evenly and do not collapse. Stone masonry is like solving a puzzle. Every rock must find its fit. I fill the gaps with smaller stones and mud to lock everything together. Notice how I lean the stone slightly inward to counteract the earth's pressure. I am shaping a dedicated space for the fireplace directly into the wall. A stone fireplace acts as a thermal mass, absorbing heat to release slowly. This meticulous process creates a pattern that is both structurally sound and visually striking. Layer by layer, the gray stone barrier slowly rises to meet the forest floor edge. It is slow, meditative work where rushing will only lead to a future collapse. The chimney is the lungs of this shelter, essential for breathing safely underground. I carefully stack stones to create a vertical channel for the smoke to escape. As it rises, I taper the structure slightly to improve the upward draft velocity. Balancing these rocks high above the arch requires steady hands and precise alignment. The finished stone tower stands tall, a rugged monument against the green forest backdrop. To furnish my bunker, I turned to the best free resource, old pallets. Deconstructing them takes muscle, carefully removing every rusted nail to salvage the planks. Instead of laying wood directly on the damp earth, I use a trick. I saw a fallen tree trunk into thick, sturdy round slices called cookies. These rounds act as the foundation piers for my entire flooring system. I space them out evenly to support the weight of the hexagonal frame. Creating an air gap underneath is vital for preventing rot and mold. I pack the dry straw tightly into the empty cavities between joists. It traps dead air, preventing the ground's deep chill from seeping upward. This barrier essentially separates my living space from the damp, cold earth. It feels like putting a warm blanket underneath the entire house foundation. With the insulation in place, I begin nailing the reclaimed pallet planks. Now, I turn my attention to the voids I left in the walls. In a tiny survival shelter, floor space is the most precious currency. Furniture should not sit on the floor, it must live inside the walls. I salvaged the shorter planks to construct sturdy, rectangular shelving units. I had internal dividers to organize my spices, tools, and survival gear. I hammer these stone wedges into the gaps until the wood cannot move. The pressure from the stones locks the wooden frame into the earth forever. Finally, I smooth the clay around the edges to create a seamless border. This technique seals out drafts and prevents insects from nesting behind the wood. The result is a permanent fixture that feels like it grew from the stone. The final product is a testament to Bushcraft ingenuity and efficiency. In its primary form, it serves as a sturdy, comfortable backrest chair, perfect for resting my tired legs and watching the flames dance. But when it is time to leave, the magic happens instantly. With a simple flit, the backrest transforms into stable steps. It leans securely against the stone threshold, offering a safe exit route. This multi-purpose tool saves space and solves two problems at once. Next, I started with rectangular storage niches in the stone wall. I cut wooden panels to act as protective covers for these shelves. By attaching hinges at the bottom, gravity works in my favor. When closed, they seal my food and spices away from the dust. When flipped down, they instantly become sturdy side tables for dining. This mechanism creates a dining room that disappears completely after the meal. I hoist the heavy beams onto the stone pillars, forming the hexagon. The notched ends slot together perfectly, creating a continuous wooden ring. But there is still a slight wiggle. I need it to be rock solid. I drive small, tapered wooden wedges forcefully into the remaining gaps. This technique expands the joint, locking the frame under immense tension. Now begins the marathon, preparing the bricks for my cordwood wall. I took smaller, denser logs and cut them into hundreds of circular slices. Consistency is key. They must all be exactly the same thickness. This repetitive task is meditative, transforming raw timber into building blocks. I employ a technique known to builders as cordwood masonry construction. Instead of bricks, I bed these log ends into the thick clay mortar. I surround the large window ring with the smaller wooden satellites. Right now, the roof looks rough, with plank ends sticking out wildly. Instead of measuring each cut beforehand, I use a faster method. I nail everything down first, leaving the excess wood hanging over the edge. Then, I use the handsaw to trim the perimeter in one go. As the jagged ends fall away, the crisp hexagonal shape emerges beautifully. The roof now mirrors the floor perfectly, completing the geometric symmetry. This clean edge is crucial for proper water runoff when it rains. A door is only as strong as the frame holding it. I cannot simply screw hinges into the loose dirt or uneven stones. I need a dedicated wooden interface embedded directly into the shelter's structure. I select two thick, rot-resistant timber beams to serve as the jambs. I position them on either side of the inclined entrance tunnel. These timbers will bear the dynamic stress of the door's opening daily. The fireplace is the heart of this home, so it needs protection. I cannot let the tropical rain extinguish my fire or flood the hearth. I craft a dedicated cap to place atop the stone chimney tower. It sits on small risers, creating a gap for smoke to escape sideways. This simple umbrella ensures that I can cook even during a downpour. I unfold the bedding on my hidden sleeping platform, preparing for rest. The shelter immediately feels smaller but cozier with my gear inside. I transform the cold stone niches into a vibrant, living kitchen pantry. My cast iron pots and pans fit perfectly into the rectangular voice. I arrange fresh produce onions, potatoes, and peppers, adding color to the gray walls. The cool underground temperature acts as a natural refrigerator for my vegetables. I place my jars of salt and spices on the fold-down table shelves. After a long day of heavy lifting, my body craves protein. I prepare a fresh cut of pork, seasoning it simply but effectively. A sprinkle of mineral salt and a layer of spicy chili sauce. I wrap the meat tightly in aluminum foil to trap the moisture. Placing it directly onto the glowing coals creates a makeshift oven effect. The stone hearth radiates heat evenly, ensuring the meat cooks through gently. While the main course cooks, I turn my attention to the vitamins. The aroma of roasted meat fills the small underground chamber completely. I carefully pull the foil packet from the intense heat of the embers. Unwrapping it reveals the pork, perfectly cooked and swimming in savory juices. Slicing into it, the meat is tender, a reward for my labor. Combined with the fresh vegetables, this simple meal tastes like a king's banquet. Natural light filters through the wooden portholes, signaling the arrival of dawn. I wake up feeling refreshed. The shelter kept me warm all night. The first task of the day is to revive the dying fire. I place the kettle on the heat, anticipating a hot morning drink. I switch off my DIY water lamp. The sun is now my light. I fold the blankets and push the bed frame back into the wall. In seconds, my bedroom disappears, restoring the open space of the bunker. To wake up my muscles, I use the roof as my gym. The structure is solid beneath me, not creaking even under intense movement. I have built not just a shelter, but a fortress for the soul. It is time to head out and explore. Leaving my sanctuary secure, I close the heavy hatch, sealing my home until I return tonight. Nature offers us everything we need. We just need the will to build. Thank you for joining this adventure. See you in the next build.